In my last video, I re-mentioned that I have a love-hate relationship with live K-pop performances, and I got a lot to say about that, but that is a subject for a future video all by itself, so look out for that. And I realized that that feeling is a part of the underlying reason, the DNA of this video that you're currently watching. So anyway, a little about me. When I find some music I like, I tend to stick with it for a long time. But this one night, I was actually in the mood to discover some new music, but specifically some live singing. So I might have searched something like recording behind or something like that. Now that's different for me because normally I like to be familiar with the song before I watch the BTS recording sessions. It just makes me appreciate it more, you know? So the first video that popped up was this one with New Jeans. I started watching it and this little cutie pie right here, I thought her voice was very nice. She's very talented. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to stick with this one. Now, that is not a diss on New Jeans. This song just wasn't made for me, and that's okay. And plus, look at these precious babies. They look like they should be eating some sugary cereal after school, watching some cartoons, not working like this. But they're very talented, though. So the next video I scrolled down to was this one. Another group I had never heard of, and a song I didn't know. And let me tell you, I'm glad all this worked out the way it did on this night because now I love NMIXX. Welcome to Sonic Embassy Random Access, where I, as an award-winning audio mix engineer, editor, and potato fiend, like to give my perspectives on different Sonic encounters in life and pop culture. And before we get started, everyone, really quickly, I'm coming to you from the future. Later in this video, I made a prophecy and it came true. So I ended up having to go back after the fact and do a lot of heavy editing just to get this video to not get blocked. So what was a beautiful tribute to my first encounter with NMIXX is now a Frankenstein's monster edit mess. But it finally went through. So apologies in advance. The original beautiful video does exist online somewhere. I'm scared to say where. Okay, so when I first clicked on this and I see Lily, my first thought is she doesn't look like she's necessarily from that part of Earth. I'm intrigued. Go on. But I mean, obviously, 2 minutes in, you can see both parents in her face. But, you know, initially it was like, oh, let's see where this goes. But her voice. So I just something about her voice. I'm like, ooh, this is really pretty. And then the more it went on, she seemed so humble as the director or whoever that was running the session was giving her feedback and everything. And she seemed so humble. I'm like, you are amazing. And you're like surprised that somebody's giving you praise. I'm like, I love that. I'm all about that. Yeah. The composer behind us is falling in love right now. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, she was awesome. And I noticed that I could see that like right away. Oh my gosh. That's the one. She's oh my gosh. Does anybody know who the director is? Who is the woman? It looks like all ladies running the show in the studio, which I love that. Whoever is directing, she is really good. So anyway, so I kept it going and next up was Bae. And I'm like, okay. And then she hit this note. This part right here. Just that uniqueness. And the way she sang that, I was like, what a unique sound and a unique way to sing that. It just, so I guess what I'm trying to say is the difference between the New Jeans video that I started, whereas that didn't keep me going, this one from the very beginning with the first singer and then the next singer and then the next singer, they just had me locked in and I was in there. And again, that's not a diss on New Jeans. I promise you, New Jeans got me in the end. They got me, not with that song. They got me later on, like months down the road with some other songs. So I'm good with New Jeans. It was just that one song. So don't be mad at me. Okay. But anyway, I think I figured out why I stuck with this. One of the big things that drew me in with this behind the scenes recording, because this was my very first introduction to NMIXX, was this video right here. First ever. Never heard of them, never saw them, didn't know any of their songs. I'm sure I maybe saw it in passing, scrolling, but I just, blind to it. And they had me locked in. And I think what it was, I think I figured it out, is that everything was it felt so positive. Even all of the singers, even the director, whoever that woman was that was directing them, who can also sing very well, by the way. Please, anybody know who that was? Please tell me who that was. I'm dying to know who that was. But even she was so positive, and they were also positive and so humble. And it's just like, I dig positivity, man. I try to surround myself with positivity. I try to, like with this channel, I try to just be positive with everything. There's no need to be negative. We got enough of that in real life. Like, this is fun stuff. Let's just have fun with this. And I love that about them. It's just positive vibes through this whole thing. I love this. I could go through this whole thing. And then, of course, baby Aquafina, Jiwoo, her voice is so unique. I could go through this whole thing, and this video is going to end up being way too long. So, but who cares? It's NMIXX, right? So let's go ahead and go to, well, before I get to the It's Live version, because that's what I want to play through. So I did this, never heard the full song before. After watching all of this whole thing, which is 23 minutes, then I went and looked at the color code and looked at and heard the full song. And I'm like, especially when it gets to the NMIXX change up, and I'm just like, what? This is weird. I love it, I think. And it was just from there. So then play that through a couple more times. And then I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to see this live. I think I'm familiar enough with the song now to appreciate the It's Live. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, because I do like to strip away the music, because I'm all about the live vocals, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it through with the music, and we'll watch that together and have fun with that. And then we'll do it again, and I'll strip away the music. I'll MR remove, and then we'll like have some stuff to say about that part. And if it ends up that It's Live gets mad at me for doing this, then I have to take this video down, I'm going to redo this video, but we'll just have to analyze the regular song or from the music video or something like that. But I'm going to do this video again. Why? Because I love NMIXX. Okay. So, all right. So, okay. First thing I noticed, because I'd seen a couple of It's Lives before this. They brought in extra musicians for them. They got a horn section. And then I see this, and they're starting out, and I'm like, are they about to dance? Are they about to do choreography? Because I'd never seen anybody do choreography with the few It's Lives I've seen. They all just standing there, which is fine. Just focus on the singing. But I'm like, hold up, what's about to happen? They're dancing. Oh, she's so cute. Ooh. Did you hear that? I know that wasn't live as part of the track. Did you hear it's on the right side, backing harmony? Did you hear it? That was nice. I like that. She is so cute. Okay. Let me just say this real quick. Okay. So It's what I've noticed. Okay. So Bae and Babyface, Sulyun, these two, they are like just the cool kids. Like they're just so stinking cool on this. Okay. Lily's like minding her own business. Baby girl is just being adorable and cute. Kyujin. Haiwan is being a gangster. She is like just bouncing off the walls. She is just having so much fun. I love, and her smile. You guys, does anybody else love her smile? Like, I just commented on the smile of Shion from Dreamcatcher. She's got like an amazing smile. I put her up there too. Like her smile is just, her whole face just is amazing. Jiwoo, when she smiles, she's like a different person. It's so beautiful, so pretty. But these, they are so adorable. So anyway, okay. So it's too cool. I love that. It's like little girls. By the way, fun fact about me, I am a girl dad 150%. I have all daughters. Okay. I love daughter. It's like the most amazing thing to have, to be a girl dad. And so I love girls. So this is awesome. So they're so cute. I didn't realize how young they are young, but they look like babies in this. And that really wasn't that long ago, I don't think, unless they filmed this like way before they released it. But anyway, let's continue. So cool. So cool. Oh, okay. At that part, I always focus. Lily's part always draws my ears. But did you hear Haiwan on that part right there? Listen to her. Annette. I mean, I can't sing it, but she sounded so different, and it sounded so good, that harmony. That's one of my favorite parts. Oh, okay. So that slow down. But check out, Haiwan has so much swagger. Just watch her. Look at her face. Look at her face. You know, and one thing I noticed, and I didn't notice that she had so much swagger until their Tiny Desk Korea performance. And I was like, man, Haiwan is going off. Like, she is just, that's a cool chick right there. And now that I'm going back and seeing stuff, I realized that she always had that swagger. I just didn't notice it. But that was dope. Haiwan the gangster. So that was another thing. I had to go back. I went back a lot on that section because I'm like, okay, are they actually doing those harmonies live? Please tell me it's live. And they did it. I had to go back and count. I'm like, I don't see everybody doing it. But then after a couple of times, I could see who did it. I just wanna continue my pace. I wanna run it. I love them. You know what? Something else that they are the first group. Every time I see them do a live performance like this, I spontaneously want to applaud afterward. Even what's the when they do the dance relay, even their dance relays, I'm just like, when they get done, because they always do this big finish, and I'm just like, oh my God. I love NMIXX. Okay, let's do this again. I'm gonna strip away the band, most of it, which I hate to do that, but that's what we like to do on this channel, right? we like to examine live vocals. All right.
Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it. Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it. Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it. You can't get me right, right.
Hold up. One thing I like, do you see that head bob?
Wanna run it. You can't get me right, right. The Bob Spongy road man.
She has a distinctive voice too. It's really pretty. Love her voice. Babe. Of course, Lily. Next level.
Dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it.
Oh man, that spin move. Hey John, you would be proud of that spin move. I'm a sucker for a good spin move. That. Okay, so I think her voice right there was on the same note as the horn, so it kind of got removed. Lily's voice, but at least we can focus on Haiwan's part right there. Sounds so pretty. They were so good.
I wanna run it, dash, I wanna dash. Don't see my changer. 어떻게 저 멀리 펼쳐지는데 and we get it all. Face it. I just wanna
That's so pretty. Got to do it again.
I just wanna continue my pace. I wanna run some more. Yeah, make it last. Hey.
I want to run some more. So cute. I love them. I love them. You know, I'm going to do a video dedicated to NMIXX like this wasn't. But this one was focused on this song. But I'm going to do a video dedicated to NMIXX because I think I figured out there's so much I have to say about them and why I'm so drawn to them. And it has a lot to do with live performances and live vocals in performances. And if you're an NMIXX fan, you already know. But I think what I really love about them, and I mentioned this already, is all of this. It was just, it's positive vibes. That's all I get from them. They look like they're actually having fun. They don't look like they're pretending. Maybe they are pretending and they should get an Oscar, but they look like they're legit having fun, especially in this one, Jiwoo, she was just bouncing off the wall. She was in a good mood. But they all just look like they're having fun, and it usually seems that way. And they just seem like genuinely cool girls, women. I don't know how old they are, but the young ladies. And I only get positive vibes from them. And I think that's another reason why I'm so drawn to NMIXX, and they're like just a bright spot in what I know of K-pop so far. I wish, nothing against their producers, but I wish that they would switch it up so that they could do some more quote mainstream stuff, and so that they could get some more recognition. Because I don't think that they're as popular as I feel like they should be, but I might be biased. I mean, I feel like I'm objective, but everybody watching right now might be like, you're joking. But I love them, but it's from, I feel like, an objective position. I have reasons. I guess we all have reasons for being a fan, whatever. Anyway, this video has gone on way too long. Is it ever enough NMIXX? Anyway, so do you agree with me about Lily being so awesome? But again, it wasn't just Lily. Each of the other singers kept building and building and building, and I love them all. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. So check this out. Just in case you don't believe me that I love NMIXX. Check this out. This is my YouTube Music March to May recap 2024. Let's just take a look at this, shall we? Number 1 from March to May 2024. Dash. OO Dance Practice. Love Me Like This. XG, of course, you know, XG. You already know about ITZY if you saw my first video. And then, of course, what we just saw. More NMIXX. I mean, look at all the NMIXX that's on here. And that's from March to May, okay? Now look at the 2024 recap for the whole year. What was my number 1 song for the whole year? NMIXX. Oh man, just look how many. Okay, just the top 10. How many songs are NMIXX? 1, 2, 3, 4 NMIXX. 5 if you go top 15. So anyway, this will give you a hint of some upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing as well. But I love NMIXX. They are so good. Anyway, okay. This video has gone on long enough. Thank you so much. I love you all. I hope you'll come back and give me some other groups that are, like I said, I'm on this island with them and a few other groups. So who else? Is there anybody else like them with the live performances and the live vocals and live harmonies? Because maybe they're out there and I just don't know. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I love all the recommendations. All right. I love you all. Be kind to someone and each other. And I'll see you on the next video.
音术使馆
Sonic Embassy.